Hello, my name's Alan Gracious. My goodness gracious, kind of a funny name. And I came to the county quite a long time ago. It's over 20 years. I'm from Montreal, and at the time I was working in Ottawa. I was Canada's agricultural trade negotiator in Ottawa, and I had family and friends in Toronto. So I thought, where's somewhere in between? So I started to explore Prince Edward County and had no previous connection at all. But I was intrigued right away because you've got this odd kind of forgotten island right in the middle of Lake Ontario that was basically nobody was there and very remote. As a hobby, I had always restored crumbling houses. And so when I came here, I saw all these wonderful old houses and barns, age, and many of them needed help, needed repair. So when I retired, I started restoring crumbling houses. I bought an old Loyalist farm on the water and basically restored all the buildings. And as I was doing it, I thought, well, I really should write about this. So I started writing about crumbling houses. And as a joke, I've always said that my life has been in ruins. And my first book actually was My Life in Ruins, Cressy House. That was the Loyalist farm that I bought down Wapuswe. And there seemed to be quite a lot of interest in it. So I wrote several more books along the same line, memoirs, but of course, they're all self-published. So I did all of that and just gave them to friends and sold the odd one through Books and Company in Picton. Once I'd written many of the books, I thought, well, I should then maybe move on to a game. So just for fun, I thought, well, I'm going to incorporate myself as a little entertainment company. I call it Gravitatis. And the first game I put out is called Gravitas. Gravitas, the little box of big questions. The philosophy behind it is we all try to live our learned experience and our learned wisdom. And sometimes we don't, but the whole idea of aging is that more and more we're allowed to, or we realize we should live our earned wisdom. Then I discovered the local, this wonderful dairy barn right in the middle of the county. I mean, people don't realize it's the epicenter of the county on the way to Sandbanks between Bloomfield and Wellington and Picton, this great big dairy farm. And I met Janice and Gary, and they said, well, come and put your stuff here. We'll sell it for you. Well, that was absolutely gold to my ears. So for about, I guess, 10 years now, I've had the books. I've got about 5 or 6 of these self-published books. I've got Gravitas, and then I have another game called the Yearn. So really, that's how I got to be where I am. And so the local makes it all happen. And other people here are more professional artists. I sort of fell into it, but without the local, I couldn't do it. And they kind of give you a window into everything that's going on. So thank you very much to Gary and Janice and the local.